companies like Microsoft. Microsoft like a bank. So much money. They don't pay dividend, they don't buy, they don't new product. So they just sit there with the stock is just no good. Now investors need to know how the company makes its money. A company such as General Electric is too large and complicated to comprehend because it has so many lines of business. If one wants to invest in GE, he must need to depend on a professional. In the past, even the professional could not tell you whether GE had the big debt problem. On the other hand, if one is to invest in vitamin store like GNC, you can simply go to the store, look at it. You can find out your product is good by trying it. You can find out the store is clean. If the staff are courteous, if the kind of people, what time you visited the store, and if the business is good, so it's busy. You can also find a financial company by reading value line and Standard & Poor's stock. So that's an advantage. The company, you can look at it, you can see. To build a retirement asset, one needs to find company with rapid revenue and earning growth.
Probably don't need that. I think.
Okay, it's okay, you don't need it?
Yeah.
To build a retirement asset, one needs to find company with rapid and earning growth. This information again available in Value Line Standard & Poor's. Now, Yahoo Finance about all the financial information one needs. First Call provides future earning and quarterly earning estimate and growth rate. These estimates based on consensus expectation large number of analysts. Now, how did this company come up with expected earning estimates for a company? They get 1,000 analysts and pull the information. They find an average, high, low. They get a consensus estimate of what the company will make next year. But they still may not come out right. They also need to. Sometimes they need the guidance from the company official. The company they will give guidance and say, well, I expect the next year to be too much. So they massage this number, come up with some expectation. But these they could be sometimes right, sometimes may not be right. So you have to depend on these numbers if you want to estimate what the company is doing. You have to depend on them. Because no one knows the future holds. Yahoo First Call Standard for all people's opinion. They all give opinion to buy, sell, hold for each stock. They give you opinion. For each stock they tell you which buy, hold, and sell, right? Based on the company's earning growth rate, return on equity, current yield, and other factors. Again, they also give the Standard & Poor's provide what they call the fair value of the stock. They come up with fair value. This is also academic because you don't know because what they provide, what they call fair value may not come out in the market. You may not get the kind of price. See, again, this fair value is more academic than practical because the stock may not sell at the fair value price. Now, another important consideration in assessing the company is the effectiveness of its management. This is the most difficult task. How does one know the integrity, honesty, executive ability, and cooperative spirit of the company official? How do you know the people? Well, you don't know. How do you find out? But fortunately, they are an indicator to evaluate management capability to run a company. There's some indicator. These indicators like quarterly revenue and earning growth, profit margin, return on asset, and return on equity. Another indicator is the amount of insiders holding company stock. You can check how many the company stock, how much they own. See, if the company official owns a lot of stock, so you know that you cannot go wrong because they have it's to their benefit to own the stock. But if nobody owns stock, then you whatever. And then also, if recently you see a large number of company officials buy their own company stock. If you can look at the information, they can find all the companies buy in tremendous amount of stock. You know that they expect the price to go up, so you follow it, you do it. But sometimes you have to be very careful. Sometimes they may be doing something decoy. They may just a few company officials buy a large number of shares, but other people don't buy it. So you got to be careful because they may disguise. I mean, the market is very, very tricky because there are many times people will tell a lie. One time I bought a stock called many years ago, Tandem Computer. And one day there's a message, the news file comes through, and somebody said that this company sent a batch of defective product to them. So large amount of defective product, go bad. So I sold the stock right away, but it was true. It was a false alarm. So you got to be careful what they tell. Right? You get a false alarm, people tell you the wrong thing. Now take a company like Chico Fashion. I got something here. Maybe you can take a look at Chico Fashion.
Chico, you told us to
Yeah,
buy
yeah, Chico
Chico.
Fashion.
It's too bad.
We bought the product, right?
Yeah, we went to outlet store, we bought a lot of them. It's
Chico
very nice.
Fashion is a company that Mrs. Michelle Obama preferred.
Chico 买那个比较中年人的衣服。
No, Chico is young people.
Young people.
No, we find out that
They say they buy it too.
mine is Chico.
Oh. The other company for Ann Taylor. Used to be Ann.
And Taylor.
Ann Taylor is for 40 to 50.
对，但 Chico 也是。
Chico's younger. Chico more colorful.
Chico.
More colorful, okay? And Obama, Michelle Obama likes the company.
Yes, yes.
The president's wife.
Now take a company, Chico Fashion.
Yeah. 有没有
有了
？OK。
，Chico，来，给你一份儿。这个是买服装公司，他
没有，这个股票很好
股票，
投资。
股票很好，
好了，我们都要去 support。
我们都要去买Chico了。
是买股票是买衣服？
买衣服还是买衣服？
衣服就是
你买衣服就 support 他。
帮你赚钱。
I don't buy individual stocks. Only I
Chico,
buy,
where is Chico？
所有的书
所有店对。哦，它是个牌子对吧？
我去说
Basket stuff.
ETF is an exchange tradable fund. It's much better than mutual fund because you can trade like a stock, but it's a compared to individual stock, it's a low risk because it's sometimes fund, right? But the mutual fund you cannot trade them like stock. But this ETF you can trade like stock, but it's a low risk compared to individual because there's a fixed the company for the section. I got a lot of ETF. Also, I bought at that time when GE crashed. I was so struggling by the GE or the ETF. ETF that time you can find a lot of 20% dividends. You can find a lot. It is so cheap. You can find 20% different dividend. So I know the price is high. It still got 8% something. Yeah.
Well, now this company, take a Chico Fashion. In early 2009, Mr. David Dyer took over the helm as the president. 2009. Before coming to Chico, he was the president and chief officer, executive officer of Land's End. He came from Land's End. And he helped to establish Land's End as a global brand and the largest apparel and internet business in the US. Chico brought in the talent, Chico back on his back for 9 straight quarter double-digit sales and earnings. And in August 22 this year, Chico reported second quarter results on Wall Street expectations. A new product and vibrant sale held itself measured purchase at full price. But they don't sell it. They don't sell very few. They don't, not a company reduce price. Chico, they don't do it. They don't reduce price. So they sell full price. So gross margin, everything is up. And the same source is up. So now what I did is I get a sheet that show you what the Chico here, compared to Macy, Nordstrom, and the Ann Taylor used to be called Ann. Used to be called Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor is also a direct competitor to Chico. And Ann Taylor, now, Ann Taylor certain areas, return capital, return assets better. But most of the items, Chico has better. The revenue growth rate, gross margin, operating margin, profit margin, they're all higher. I didn't finish this thing. I thought tonight the talk, so I didn't finish it.
That's okay. Can we have a copy of those? No, I don't need this.
Yeah, until you finish,
He's
I
gonna
think.
rewrite these.
Okay.
Ask the questions.
Okay.
Even if you got a list of somebody who wants to report, I'll make this a copy.
Okay.
If you have a list.
Yes, okay.
I didn't finish it.
So at this moment, Chico is your number one choice, right?
What is the price?
冷气可以。
$18. What's the lowest? 15 weeks. Huh? 5 or 7. So right now it's the highest. It's still going up.
Well, I hope so. I mean, we want to take the shirt
To guarantee that I buy. It's going up. Okay, good.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate.
Question.
没有，他说我们问好 question，他会写下来。
Okay.
You see, there's a question you give to me, I'll revise this thing
Okay.
so that it make come to everyone.
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Keep this if you want.
好了，那结束了，然后你跟我们祷告一下，我们就结束。
哎呀，Brenda，